Hey everybody, this is Dan Mike. This is another kind of a quick impromptu video as I prep for Rise of Tiamat. I am currently in, oh my gosh, what chapter am I in? Oh, chapter 2. Okay, so chapter 2, and I have designed my own map using some isometric, Epic Isometric models and map icons. You can get this on the DM's Guild and other sources, but they had a recent sale. And I got about $130 worth of stuff for like $50. And so I kind of just went all out and I decided to make an isometric map instead of using the map that came with Rise of Tiamat for Chapter 2, which is the Ice Lair. It's a beautiful map, but I don't know, it's just kind of bland. You know, like I'm kind of starting to get away from those things. But here I am just trying to plan a layout. I did not keep all the rooms from the original map. I just felt like half of them were empty anyways. So I just kind of nixed a lot of things. I've added some things to my story. For instance, let's just zoom in here. Hope this is not too blurry. But this is where they will come in down in this area here. Matter of fact, let me just have a brush, and just in case. This is Affinity Pro. I am used to Photoshop, and so I'm still learning this program, but let's go here. I'm going to just put there we go. I'll just stay on that. Anyway, okay, now let's go out here. So this is where they will come down. Ooh, that is like a really big brush. This is where they come down. Ooh, it's grainy. And they'll kind of come down through here, and of course they get a little walkway here. This is one of the first areas here that you can actually hear and look down into Arathator, whatever it is, his lair. And so this will be kind of like cold mist and like frigid temperatures, and a stench would be coming up out of this. And of course, I won't be writing on my map during live play. But of course, they can go left and they can go right. And right, I decided, here's like a nice little steps they go up. There's a couple of like, I don't know, small little spots for warmth. And this is the area where the ice trolls will be. And I'm using a different kind of image for that. Maybe I'll put something up, or otherwise it's on my my slides that I'm using for Rise of Tiamat. This is, of course, where they're cooking, and they've got some treasure back here for anybody who, if they survive this encounter. But this is where the ice trolls will be. Oh, geez, come on, keep up with me. And this way over here, this is the larder. This is where... this is actually on the map, it talks about what's there and stuff. So this is stuff, obviously, that's tribute coming from the villagers and whatnot that's helping feed them. Now, I have removed kobolds. I didn't feel like they fit a winter cold environment, all right? They just, for a while there, I'm getting ready to play Friday, it's Wednesday, and it's kind of a last minute, technically, change for me. I just felt like they're not cold. They're not fit for cold environments. It doesn't make a lot of sense for them to be in there. So I switched them out for orcs. So this is an orc tribe that aligned itself with Arathator to help guard the glaciers for, a little bit of profit as well. So here's a larder. I'm probably going to have maybe 1 or 2 orcs kind of just walking around here, possibly. Maybe they're coming to the larder to get some more food. And they come up this way. I'm thinking this here might be a trap. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It may just be nothing. But they can walk through. Now, I'll play this on Tabletop Simulator, so things like this, these little lanterns, will be lit in the game, and there'll be a fog of war built in. But they come up these steps, and right in here is this huge area where this kind of feast is going on for the trolls. The orcs. Again, it just made more sense to me. It's just about done. We got some pigs roasting over here. I feel like I'm doing some kind of football thing. Tables here with a lot of stuff. There's like huge bath things over here, broken tables. And again, these lanterns and stuff. And all of this is just going to be just where maybe possibly another encounter happens, because they might be able to sneak through and get around and go this way. And if they do, we have another little hallway here where there'll be another guard. And this is actually where they're keeping some of the villagers prisoners. Now, I stole an idea from Dragon Slayer. It's not really that big of a deal. It's classic mythology stuff. But they do take a woman, a virgin, and they sacrifice her to Arathator. So this is where she is. And then if they go this way, they can come around this edge here. This is inside the cavern. And of course, if they defeat the ice trolls here, they can also go this way. I'm thinking about maybe putting maybe another room here. I'm not sure. But I've only got 2 more days to figure it out. And they go up here. Now, this is where, this is kind of a dead end over here. We got some statues here, some lanterns to keep things warm. And then they come up to here, and this is where Maketh is, Maketh the Crimson. And so they can kind of go through this area here, down the steps. Oh, whoops, down the steps. And this is where she's at. And, you know, the book talks about how she has drapes everywhere. This is what this stuff is here. These are actually individual elements, like the bookcase and the bed and this stuff here. These steps here, each individual elements, the rug, the lanterns, like all this stuff was just placed here by me. So if you get this set, you know, you can do that. More drapery, more drapes. And, you know, here's a really complicated room. This is where she's studying. We can zoom in just a little bit. And you can see she's got all kinds of different effects and whatnot. And of course I can see, I put a little bit of thing here, just a little, I don't know, just a little chest. You know, the thief and whatnot is going to be talking. And of course, you know, they'll make their deal, whatever happens in the book. And they go out this way. This is where they take these virgins or the sacrifices up into here. And this whirls around and connects like right here. And she'll lead them up to here. And they go through up the steps. They go down this kind of ceremonial hallway. Again, we have some lamps here. And the steps going up and up. And then here is the pit. This is where they would kind of drop the sacrifice. And of course, they're most likely going to have to, you know, rappel down this thing. So this is the map I'm using. Yes, I've nixed a lot of things on purpose. I just didn't feel like having that much stuff. This down here may be another room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But I got, you know, 48 hours to figure that out. So now I'm going through the map and trying to figure out where are creatures? What is going on in the map? The ice trolls will be just sitting around here, thumbing through treasure, but also cooking their meals. And then I thought maybe there's like, you know, one or two coming down this way. There'll be a lot in here. We'll say 10, including an orc chief. And I'm going to give him bonus actions and layer actions, actually, so he can kind of keep the players on their toes. And then like right in here, I'm thinking there might be 3 guards. Like these guys are just pacing back and forth. They're on patrol. They're not, you know, they weren't able to partake in any of this. So they're kind of on patrol right now. And they could be patrolling through all this area here. Wow, this is really getting messy. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. So they're right in here and they can kind of, they could be anywhere as the players are running around. And of course, players come up here. Well, they're most likely going to be maybe another patrol in here. And definitely I have 2 orcs that are kind of stationed here. You know, they hate it, but they're there. And, you know, they're sitting there eating and bothering Maketh and just keeping a general eye on her. So that's what I'm doing now, just kind of going through and figuring out where enemy locations would be. Of course, we're going to have a ton in here. And maybe there's, you know, where patrols would be, which may be in here, just pacing back and forth. Or people are coming to the larder to get more food and stuff. So that's what I'm kind of figuring out. This right here is going to be empty. This is just they can go left or right, kind of make their choices. And either way, they're going to hit some kind of encounter. This one's far more ferocious. They may not be able to sneak past this. This one they probably could get past. And I may just put maybe an extra rock in here or something, or things they can kind of get behind. We'll see what they do. But anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm changing everything, I guess, as any DM would do. But this is what I'm thinking right now. Just trying to put everything down for the next, which is still chapter 2, when they go down to the glacier. Just trying to figure out, you know, guard patrols and switching up the monsters, which I recommend. I don't know if you want to do that or not. It might be more work for you. You know, you can keep the original map, but just swap out things. I just feel like the kobolds worked well in Horde of Dragon Queen and some of the environments they were in, but they don't work well in an ice-chilled, cold environment. So that's just me. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. Another, you know, shotgun prep video for Rise of Tiamat. And I guess I'll see you in the next one.